Jared Sutton.
Right, keep behind it, boys.
One of the referees in this match tonight. Ben Cummins is the other. The Blues running or defending the northern end. Queensland will kick off. So Origin is underway for 2015. Taken by Hodkinson and given to Woods, and the youngster from West Tigers is put down. 15 away. It was a fairly soft confrontation, really, for Aaron Woods. Plays the ball, and Smith goes away to Cronk, and Cronk throwed a short dummy but pulled it back, takes the tackle. A metre out from the line. Here is Cameron Smith going along, out the back for Thurston. They roll the ball in, and Slater's appealed for a try.
Billy Slater had to do a good job to get downward pressure on this. As always, times his run perfectly. Jonathan Thurston goes to the line. Kicks through, brings the Blues defence up. Already Hodkinson and Jennings have turned to chase. The bounce goes away from Hodkinson. Is there contact? There's a little bit of contact, but is it legal here in the jostle, the hustle to get to the football between Hodkinson and Slater?
Well, is it a push in the back? Well, he's got a part of the hand on the ball. There's no try anyway. The restart. Which way's that going?
He's denied Trent an opportunity to get the ball by pushing him, mate.
So it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah. No, what you can do is run shoulder to shoulder, but you can't push with the hands.
And Parker standing upright on the 30-metre line. Scott and Woods getting through a mountain of work blocking up the middle. Now for Matt Scott. And he'll play the ball just outside the 20. Got the territorial advantage, haven't they, Queensland? The Cronk got a ball onto Thaiday, and around the legs is Hodkinson, but they got a chance here. They got the numbers. Cronk has got himself to score. He's only scored 2 tries in his Origin career, but he's got number 3, so it appears.
Well, there's no doubt about that one. The speed of the play, the ball, and the quick decision-making of the Maroons playmakers sees Cooper Cronk waltz his way across. You see the defence still going back, not really set. 3-on-1 on his outside, and that put the Blues defenders in all sorts. So he went himself.
Jonathan Thurston, who's got an average goal-kicking strike rate of 77% club-wise, but Origin, I should say, is at 82%. Much higher than young Trent Hodkinson at 65%. And the kick on absolutely online from Thurston, so it's 6-0 in favour of the Maroons. That's the 10, the Blues end of the ground. Jennings, Scott and Smith, with the aid there of Greg Inglis making the tackle out on the 20. Now Hopewadi, and he's tidied up by Guerra and Parker with Scott. And Josh Maguire's about to make his Origin debut, the 25-year-old. And here's Dugan getting a ball from Tarmo, sprinting up the middle, kicks when he comes to Slater, ball bounces down on the 10, Josh Morris has got the bounce from heaven, he puts the ball over the line. He is a miracle worker, this fellow, Josh Morris.
Tackle 5, have a try.
They're looking at the contact here from Billy Slater. Well, he's just bracing himself. Now that's in slow motion. Put in fast motion, there's not a whole lot he can do. And the kick here, I spoke about the Maroons getting some nice bounces from theirs at the other end. Well, this goes towards Josh Morris, sits up for him, and Darius Boyd can't get there. 6-4, kick to come.
That's a big try.
So Trent Hodkinson's got this. His club percentage down to 65%. He's down from number 1 to number 16 this year. He's near the touchline. He's 25 out. It's a 45-degree kick. Into the southern end, and it's wide. So 6-4 to score for Aaron Woods. And now for Farah to give it on to Hodkinson, and they go away to Hoffman. Ryan will play the ball, the first Warrior to play for New South Wales in Origin. Farah for Tarmo. Tarmo looking to unload as he takes a barrage of defence from Maguire and Parker. Farah again, a dummy. Hodkinson, Pearce, out the back for Bo Scott, and Scott goes over to score the Blues' second try.
Beautiful. Good decoy run, and it was the short ball that did it.
Yeah, set play there. The Blues will be delighted that that came off, and that ball right down on the line from Beau Scott. New South Wales take the lead.
Hodkinson then at 8-6, New South Wales in front, from 12 in from touch and 20 out. This one he's got. 10-6, New South Wales leading. Held by Dugan. Hoffman's in that tackle as well. Smith into Cronk. The kick is coming. There's pressure here. No pressure at all. Josh Morris went up. And there's a penalty goes to New South Wales.
I'd say this is for a challenge in the air.
Yeah, Greg Inglis has grabbed him around the back of the head and pulled him down. And then Slater's gone in with the flop.
We could go back over Origin history and find a lot worse, Wally.
Failed to find touch here.
Oh no. Once or twice, Gus.
So
Darius Boyd bringing it back.
Boyd will play the ball on the 20-metre line. Bad mistake there by New South Wales. It sees the Maroons back on the attack and inside the red zone with Matt Scott.
Well, that's an awful mistake.
So now they're in a situation of defence. It should have been attack down the other end, but Cronk it is with the ball. Not quite sure where to go. The gaps keep closing in front of Cooper. Held down by Fafita and Farah. Plays it to Smith. It goes back to Matt Scott onto Thurston. Guerra, a decoy. Morgan, Inglis, and it's into touch.
Wow.
This was the kick for touch.
That's a bad mistake. That's a bad kick. How did they not score here? How does Inglis not score here?
Well, he actually finished over the try line himself.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like normally he would just charge onto this ball and push his way through. He went for the quick hands. That's a real let-off for the Blues.
In the meantime, Corey Parker's gone back into the game. Michael Morgan has come off. They're 12 metres out now. Miles to play the ball. Queensland, can they put it over the line from here? Thurston, Cronk, Friday run around. Slater, and here's Chambers scoring for Queensland. Will Chambers has scored.
The Melbourne influence here very evident. Cooper Cronk to Sam Thaiday, who holds in the defender, creates a 3-on-2 on the outside, and the select pass finds a try scorer at Chambers. A kick to come from the sideline to possibly put the Maroons back in front.
Thurston then from nearly on the sideline from 22 out to put the Maroons in front. The kick is coming back, and it's coming back too much. So 10-all with 23 and a half to go. Into 16 for Queensland. Matt Gillett will play the ball 18 out from the line. They're in the middle with Cronk. He goes behind a decoy. Thurston does the same. Slater waves Inglis on the inside. And Inglis is again heavily marked by the Blues. Farah and Pearce making that. Smith goes for the line. Is he able to get it down?
Bernie,
held up, I
double B
think.
tackle 4.
Well, it's agonising to watch, isn't it, if you're a Blues fan, because they just can't get off their own line. Smith trying to shoulder it towards the line. The call is no try.
No, he's held up. He's back to play. The players are ready to go. Jackson and Farah combined there.
Something's got to give here.
Make sure you hold.
Sam Friday getting ready for another session. Played a major part in the try scored by Chambers. Didn't have much to do, but he executed beautifully, Sam Friday. As Cameron gives it to Parker, then to Thurston running hard. And he's been lifted into a dangerous situation. Penalty Queensland.
Hey, Josh, leave it. Josh!
Merrin and Maguire
Not here, Trent.
exchanging pleasantries.
Benny, just hold the mark.
Yep.
That's a two-man tackle. Neither of those players had an intent of tipping him upside down. I don't think it appeared to be a dangerous one. The only thing it's dangerous for is affecting the result of the game. The Queenslanders will take that. JT trying to work out whether he's going to take a long-range shot. He will.
Wow.
That
Boy,
surprises me.
this is a huge call. I'm as surprised as you guys.
Queensland have had all the ball, all the field position, and come up with one try. And now with an opportunity to come in and score the match winner, they're opting for a 45-metre penalty goal. Is that saying something? We've thrown everything we can at you.
Oh, trust is a wonderful thing too. I was just watching the referee there when Thurston went to put the Witches hat down to kick from. He kept his eye on JT in case he put a foot closer to the goalpost.
Yeah, I always think of how the team that's been penalised feel about the decision made by the opposition. I think New South Wales will be much happier to see this decision undertaken by Thurston. It may well go over, they may well win by 2. But I think the Blues are happier to see this than the ball finding touch down the track and having to again defend a set of 6 inside their own 20.
It was a pretty lengthy committee meeting. 6 club captains in the Queensland side. Now Jonathan's got this to take the Maroons to 12-10. It's coming back and it's short. Dugan runs it back.
Well, the Blues have got to see that as a blessing now, and maybe even a concession from Queensland that we've thrown everything we can at you.
So 10-all.
Hodkinson straight behind.
And Hodkinson waiting for it. Has gone to Pearce. He goes long to Morris. Beats one with a push and a shove. And he's down 10 metres out from the line. This is the last. We're looking for Mitchell Pearce to find Hodkinson, who's got the ball. Comes across to Jennings. Puts a kick in. It's too big.
Well, that's as bad a set of 6 as you'll see at that stage of the game.
Well, I've got to say there's probably only 17 people that were happy to see that. It was the Queensland team.
Wow. They were in position on tackle 3 and 4 to take field goal. Spread it on 5. And then spread it again on 6 with a bad kick on the end of it.
We know how good an exponent of the field goal Trent Hodkinson
Plus they give him 7 tackles.
2 tackles.
They give him 7 tackles. That is just so not the result they needed.
Parker with an offload. Thurston tries to generate something. Cronk has got the ball. Inglis now. And again they put this familiar ring around Greg Inglis.
When it comes to Origin rates, Jonathan Thurston has kicked 2, Cooper Cronk 1. Nobody for the Blues has kicked 1 at Origin level as Matt Gillett takes it just where the side need it to be.
It's on now. Here it goes.
Cronk.
Cronk is right in front. There goes the shot from Cooper. He turns his back. He knows it's there. And it's 11-10 in favour of Queensland now.
That was so bad from New South Wales at the other end. Not only did they not get in position to kick the field goal, but to give a 20-metre tap and 7 tackles is just unforgivable.
A 1-point ball game, 2.5 minutes out. Pearce, Clemmers with the ball, runs at Cameron Smith and goes to ground.
They're in field goal territory.
So Hodkinson is set. It's gone to Dugan. And Dugan shapes. Now he takes another go at it. And Dugan has missed it on the left side.
Went to the wrong man.
Well, the ball went to the wrong man. They've got one of the sharpshooters in the league.
Wait for the foot.
And they throw it to the wrong man.
Smith, dummy, taking the tackle. Then a little bit of a crawl, and looks like he might have done some damage in trying to crawl.
Well, you just kick this into touch.
Kick it into touch, yeah.
Talking about calf or hamstring. And Hodges goes to dummy half, runs back and puts it into touch. With 8 seconds to go. New South Wales packing a scrum desperately. And they stop the clock. Well, do they stop the clock?
1 second on the clock here at the ground.
1 second on the clock. This is going to need more than a miracle if there's such a thing.
Form up, boys.
We've already had that, haven't we, Ray?
Well, our clock is right on the 80 minutes, but the ground clock is showing a second to go.
We've got Billy Slater packing in at lock here for the Maroons. I'm sure he will sprint back, but I believe this is one of the times you need your fullback way back in that position. He's going to need to cover. A kick will be used at some stage throughout this play.
I think I remember Dale Shearer scoring a try that way in Origin many years ago, but New South Wales have used their back line. Wow! What a catch by Darius Boyd! He throws the ball up into row 15 on the eastern side. They break into the delight of victory. Queensland have won by a point, 11-10.